Hey y'all, welcome to What's in the Menu with me, Lauren Bordeaux. Today we've got a special guest, Maria Popa's here. Maria just joined us at Southeast Psych. She's a marriage and family therapist. Maria, what are we making today?
We are going to be making some feta cheese stuffed pastries, and they are called pateuri in Romanian.
Now you're from Romania?
That's right. I came over when I was a little girl.
Well, that's pretty cool. Check it out. Well, a puff and a pastry, those two words in one sentence, that has my name all over it.
Yep.
I can't wait. Before we get to the good stuff, though, I got to remind y'all about our free weekly webinars. This Wednesday, just like every Wednesday at 7 o'clock, we've got another webinar coming up. This week, Dr. Kristen Daly is going to be presenting on Asperger's and sleep. It's going to be great. Check it out. Go to our website, southeastpsych.com, click on the webinars panel, and register for Asperger's and sleep, and also see the other webinars we have coming up. Let's get going, girl.
All right, so we have one sheet of puff pastry here. I'll fold it out and it's thawed out. Before we get going, we're going to set the temperature on our oven at 420 degrees.
420.
So once that's all out, all we're doing is we're going to be cutting this up into 9 squares, just like this. And then we're going to be edging all of this stuff right here to make sure they're sticking with a brush and just some egg yolk.
Egg yolk. Great. Well, Maria, while you're doing that, let me tell our audience about a really cool new thing we have going on. I think I mentioned it last time, but y'all, our brand new podcast just went live last week. Shrink Tank. Find it on iTunes, Shrink Tank, or on our website, shrinktank.com. It's so cool and such a good, interesting podcast. Definitely worth the listen. This week, they're going to be looking at celebrities and drug abuse and how that can impact their children. It's really interesting. Check it out. Shrink Tank.
Yeah.
Yum.
So we're going to we did just a few over here. So you just want to make sure that all of the edges have some egg on them.
Yeah.
So now we're going to look at the inside. It's super simple. We have about 10 ounces of feta cheese.
Smells so
One
good.
egg. We're just going to put that one right on in there. And then I just chopped up some chives. I'm going to throw those right on in, make sure they're all in there.
Now you were mentioning, this sounds really good, and I know this is your favorite, but can't you put anything in here?
Anything you want. Really, the base is the feta cheese and the egg, and then you can toss in anything else.
So bacon?
All you need
we
is
could put in bacon?
Bacon, absolutely.
That sounds great.
So all we're going to do now is just press it on in and make sure it's all stuck together.
That looks great, and this is so easy.
Yep, that's all you need.
Maria, while you're doing that, let me remind everybody about our other podcasts, Change Your Tune, changeyourtunepodcast.com, or they're also on iTunes, Change Your Tune. This week, host Jonathan Hederly, and again, his special guest, Dr. Kristen Daly, are going to be discussing exercise and healthy living and how that's way more than just for your actual physical health. It really does a whole lot of good for your mental health, too. So definitely check it out, changeyourtunepodcast.com.
So we just mix it up just a little bit. So the next thing you want to do is just take a spoon. We're going to take just a little bit of this mixture together. And we're just going to put a dollop right in each square. You want to put just enough to fill it.
But not too much.
But not too much, because it'll ooze right on out once we get it all together.
That's what I'm going to struggle with when I make these on my own. But you don't want to lose any of that goodness.
You don't.
So like fight the urge to overstuff.
Exactly.
Oh my word, this looks and smells so good. And so easy.
It's super easy. It will take you maybe 20-30 minutes to get it all put together and stick it in the oven.
Now, did you learn this in Romania? Or is this...
You know, I learned this just growing up. My mom would make it for all of the parties, and then it was so simple. Why not do the same thing?
Why not?
Yeah.
I love it.
So we're going to fill one more.
What do we do next?
All you need to do right now is you need to just take them, and we're going to fold them right on over like that.
Okay, so that's what the egg wash around it was for.
Yep, that's what it is for.
Make them stick.
And then what we need to do to make sure they stick together when we put them in the oven is you just take the fork that you used and you just press down on the sides.
That kind of makes it adds a little touch to it, doesn't it?
Yep.
And you could use any kind of, what is this called again?
It's just puff pastry. It's Pepperidge Farm. You can find it at any grocery store.
Easy enough.
Yep.
Yum. Well, Maria, I know that we're going to keep making these, but I don't think I can wait. Don't you have some finished ones here?
I do have some finished ones.
Let's taste it.
There you go.
Oh my word, how good looking.
So, and once you put them in the oven, they'll just puff right on up. But the secret is make sure you freeze them for about 20 minutes.
Okay.
Freeze them and then stick them in the oven and lower that temperature to 400 once they're in there.
That makes them puff?
Mm-hmm, that
Yum.
makes them puff.
May I?
Absolutely.
Oh my word, y'all. Yum.
I'm glad you like it.
That is so good.
So good
And so easy.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, y'all, thanks so much for joining us this week on What's on the Menu with me, Lauren Bordeaux, and Maria Popa. Talk to y'all next time.
Thank you.